How y'all doing? Quick update. Just about every bearing in this engine is pretty much well shot. Every single one of them. The crank is nice and smooth. The main bearing journals are not too bad, but all the rod bearings are pretty chewed up looking. And the rings came out in pieces. So, yeah. This engine's been ran out of oil a whole bunch of times, I'd say, to score up the bearings that bad. Nothing was loose, but if you try to put them bearings back in the rods, they fall out. Most of them, you can't. They just won't stay in there. Like they're just completely rent. So yeah, fun stuff. Now I get to wait on parts. Look at all the oil that dripped out of this intake. Like that thing was sucking so much oil because gaskets were shot. Well, not shot, those new gaskets, but they wasn't the right gaskets. But it was sucking so much oil that the whole thing was just full of oil. This whole EGR passage bullcrap is just full of oil, like a lot. I mean, it's all full of oil. I'm not sure what's going on here. There's a bolt hole here. Maybe they should have took that bolt out of there. Let the oil drain. So yeah, I'm gonna cover up everything and call it a night. There's like nothing more I can do than finish cleaning that block up and decide if I'm gonna paint it or not. I don't even think I'm gonna paint this one. I think I'm just gonna throw it all together and put it back in there. This gives me a couple days to fix a few other things on the truck, but yeah, so now I'm going to be waiting until like the middle of next week on parts, so that sucks. I ain't going to hone it out yet or do anything. I'm going to leave it nice and greasy and covered with oil. I did clean the machine surfaces up a little bit on it, but I still need to clean the outside of the block, and just everything needs clean. I want to flush out all the oil galleries and every oil passage. Everything needs flushed out and cleaned out because it had a bunch of metal in the oil pan, and there's like chewed up pieces of piston rings and probably some bearings. I found some real nice. Go out here and grab it. It's sitting here by this crankshaft. If I can see it, yeah. Found some real nice, sharp, shiny stuff. I mean, really, really sharp on the crankshaft. I'm not sure where that kind of stuff is coming from, but I'm having pieces of whatever the hell that is on the bearing journals of that crankshaft, and I really don't understand why. I'll put that somewhere where I can keep track of it. Step on that in the middle of the night, yeah, don't walk barefoot out here, that's for sure. Anyway, so got pretty much well bare engine block. There ain't too much more I can take off of it. Haven't pulled the cam bearings out yet. I don't like to pull the cam bearings and mess with that until I'm ready to clean the block with solvent and get it all like really, really clean. So I like everything to be nice and dry when I put the bearings in it. Anyway, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, quick tip. Get yourself a Variac. That makes it very handy for a lot of things. Like a wire wheel and a angle grinder. It's a little too aggressive for certain stuff. Just dial in the power you want on the Variac there, and I'll have to show you that in another video. See you in the next one.